event of the Olympics. There will be a total of 9 events. We are your commentators. I am Secret Agent Clunk.
Yeah, and I'm Minging. And this is event that's gonna go through the whole year. We have, I think, 12 events, right?
Yeah.
12
No.
events on 12 hacks. Or yeah.
We have 10 events.
Okay. Yeah, 10 events in and 10 hacks. We have randomizers, we have full hacks, we have. Do we have half hacks? I don't know. But we do have good hacks. Yeah.
We have contest hacks. Like, for example,
Yes.
our first one, Metroid Spooky Mission. Now, these events will be scored between 0 points and 25 points. Each runner will get 5 points for starting a race and 5 points for finishing a race. Then the other 15 points will be awarded based on their time. So there will be 2 times.
And for Spooky Mission, the early time is 25, so you get maximum points at 25, and you get some points if you finish at around 85 minutes. After that, you get no time bonus.
Correct. And then we will use these points to score everyone and award medals at the end of the event. The last event will be in November, and this first event is in February, obviously. So, without further ado, I believe we can tell them we are ready.
Yes, I already told them.
All right, cool. And we will be starting. We'll be starting shortly.
Okay, so the race is gonna start in I think 10 seconds.
Yep, the race bot is giving us a timer.
3, 2, 1, and
they're off. So, a little bit about the route of what they're going to be doing. They're going to want to get Morph Ball, then they're going to want to head directly to Kraid's castle, which is flooded with beer, to grab Gravity Suit. Then, after that, they're going to fight Kraid, get their first spook, and then they're going to run to Mansion, grab their second spook for fighting Mecha Ridley, and then lastly, they're going to go and fight... Wait, I think I got something wrong. No, they're going to go to... they're going to go to Hell first, second. Grab the spook and speed booster from Ridley, then they're going to go to Mansion, get the spook for killing...
Okay, and I think we see MSD here already entering the first important area of the hack, the wounded area. This is one of the first difficult rooms because you can fall down here and that's gonna cost you some time. Ooh, getting hit by a scree. And since that noteware is very close behind or at the same place. It seems that... Is Pikmin...
It seems like Pikmin's stream may have died.
Yeah, that's not good.
There's no animation at all.
Yeah. It says 99 is a bit behind, or is that just lag? Okay, we see that Noteware and MSD have already both obtained Morph Ball, and also obtained one of the first missiles, which is gonna seriously help them in their quest.
Yes.
Here we see them quickly. Bit of hesitation there from Noteware.
Now, our runners have been practicing for a couple weeks now, and a couple times I've even joined them just to get to learn the route for commentating. It's not a very long route, and once you get to learn the route, you can get it down in like 30 minutes, and then you can refine it and get it down even shorter. I was able to get my runtime down to 30 on my second or third run through. So.
Yeah. Noteware they almost missed the energy tank. Fortunately, he got it. Yeah, that's gonna help me tremendously during the following part of the race, which is the castle area.
We'll see if he picks up the safety tank he usually picks up from castle.
Yeah, MSD is right behind. This could be a very close race. These are probably just... There's pretty much not anything you can do except just avoid them as much as you can.
Yeah.
Especially on this first run through. Here we see Noteware is going to probably take the back door to the castle. And here is one of the most dangerous areas of the whole run, the Beerfield Castle. That beer is gonna tank your damage and probably kill you, which will cost you the run mostly.
Yeah, and especially with the side hoppers and respawn bugs, you can easily get knocked into the acid and die, especially if you just freak out and don't know.
Yeah, MSD they're getting a bit ballsy running to the acid at the early, but that saves you a few seconds, but it will tank your health. Okay,
Yes.
both of them did survive and got the good suit. It seems that 99 is doing pretty well as well. Oof, a bit of dip there, but not too batty.
Now the good news is if they want to sacrifice some time, each of the Chozo statues can refill your health and ammo completely if you do take some damage. It just costs you a little bit of time.
Here we see Nodeware entering the upper area of the castle, going straight for the super missile, which is instrumental for fighting Kraid quickly.
Yes, super missiles are important for fighting Kraid because they get his health down. You don't want to waste a lot of time on Kraid, and you definitely don't want to die to Kraid because that can set you back. And it looks like we have our first death. One of died. Did you catch what he died to?
No, I didn't catch him. Ooh, it seems that Pikmin's stream has also revived, and he's doing fine.
Yep,
Getting good armor.
He seems to have gotten gravity.
99 doesn't seem to be acting as quickly. Must have lost some of optimism from that. Which is bad because this is truly actually not that much of a race against other people as it's race against time. And that's very important because even if you do get a bit slow, that doesn't really affect your points. Like a second difference will not make a point difference at all. Especially in the longer races.
Also, what makes Castle so difficult is it was actually meant to be done as a later area. You're supposed to have a bunch of different upgrades as it is, but because this is just faster for us to grab gravity suit ahead of time.
It's just too tempting for anybody to do it the other way around. Here we see Nodeware entering the spooky area, and as well, MST and both are in the beer stores.
Looks like they're right behind each other too.
Yeah.
But next up is the boss that usually gives people trouble, and that's Kraid. You'll see they're gonna probably.
Yeah, got the resource. MST didn't bother.
And
you see how much time that saved. MST is going all out.
And it looks like he missed the quick kill. Actually, I don't think there is a good way to get the quick kill.
Yeah, but he did get a super missile drop, and 2 of them. Wow, that's pretty lucky.
And he didn't miss any of the super missiles either.
Yeah.
And
Kraid's down that's it for Kraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Pikmin is climbing off the beer area as well. It seems that Nodeware is still fighting him. Yeah, of course MST is gonna lose some time here, just having to wait for Kraid. But of course everybody else has to do that as well.
Yes. The problem with Kraid is if you miss those early hits and you get stuck at phase 3, you don't want to waste much time because he will just whittle you down, and it just hurts. It takes a while. You want to try to get as many hits as early in as possible. Try to, if you can, try to even skip phase 3 where he shoots out the 3 spikes and destroys all the platforms.
Yeah, and people probably don't even realize how much work it's actually to have Kraid in a different tiled area. But that's a whole another story for another time.
Right.
Talking of which, MST is already leaving the castle. Pretty satisfied with his inventory. Oh yeah, and also having one of the super missiles, which you need to leave the area quickly.
Yes, if you don't have a super missile there, you have to take the long way around.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we're gonna see MST doing the pro strat for avoiding one of the parachutes here. Ooh, not being as smart as Connor was during the training.
Oh, the bomb jump over the giant side hopper?
No, I was talking about the tricking the outer side hopper to jump over you, the first one. Which is really easy to do.
Now, as you can see, he still has a super missile. This is good because once he goes down to Hell or Norfair, he's gonna want a super missile to be able to get the plasma beam, which is a big help, and it's the first beam upgrade besides charge, and it's gonna help against Ridley.
Yeah, it seems that Pikmin is pretty good at super missiles. He's gonna have 3 super missiles leaving the castle,
which is great.
Ooh, now, MST might opt taking the. Yeah, Nodeware took the safe route and just killed the second parachute. Ooh, MST picks up the missile during the wait for the.
Yep, and it looks like he used his super as well, so now he is out of supers. Hopefully he gets one before Plasma Beam. Otherwise, he might have to do a little bit of grinding or just outright skip it, which I doubt he'll do.
No, he's not gonna skip it because it's gonna cost more time to skip it.
Yes.
Yeah. This is pretty much a solved run. Spooky mission. Been a very short hack.
Yes.
Here we see.
Now, the nice thing is.
Yeah, the boost drop super missions pretty much all the time. Probably
Yes.
should have just gone straight to them. But of course, there's some things to learn. And we see a pygmy also getting close to the king worm battle. Meanwhile, on one of is just getting to the crate again. For the first time.
That room with all the bugs before crate is brutal because they can knock you all over the place and they just whittle your health down and it's
and they also can explode into web if you shoot them.
Yes.
There's more trouble. MSD got the good weapon of the game, plasma beam, which is gonna be an extremely good help. Oh, it seems that Nodwar is pretty close behind. He's making up for the lost time during the crate fight.
Yeah, during the practices, Node and MST were almost always neck and neck, until one of them died. So.
Yeah. Let's see, 99 is fighting the crate, getting relatively good drops. And
he's down.
Yes, let's see, MST is, in the meantime, getting a bit longer route than necessary, but he's gonna take the shortcut to the blood.
Right, and it looks like Pikmin's catching up pretty quickly too.
Yeah. Since the Nodwar is maybe losing to him a bit, yes. MSD is doing this pretty quickly. He's almost at the Ridley area. Let's see if he's gonna do the safety save or not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
He's gonna regret it later if he does die. But he's practiced crate quite a bit, so I think he should be good. Or Ridley.
Yeah, he's a Metroid veteran, so I don't doubt his abilities. Taking those plasma sources. Those are gonna do the most damage. Better not get grabbed by Ridley, that's gonna be almost instant death. Oh yeah, and crate is down. Oh, the Ridley is down.
Yes, he took him out pretty quickly.
Yeah, Pikmin's taking a safe route through that room. Preserving. Oh yeah, Pikmin is pretty bad on health apartment.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna take the save.
The nice thing about some of the saves in the area is that they do fully recover health and energy. While at the same time, oh no, looks like Node died.
Ooh.
And his last
MSD
save was
got
crate.
Yeah, and MSD got the speed booster. I think we have the. I think it's just that the fight is now between Pikmin and MSD. And
yes.
Pikmin is not far behind.
That death cost Node a lot of time.
Yeah, and that's why saves are important. But oof, Pikmin taking lots of damage in the room before Crate or Ridley.
We just cannot get his name right today, can we?
Yeah, must have just the Crate and his spear still in my mind. MSD here is escaping the help pretty easily.
Yep, and it looks like Pikmin took care of Ridley fairly quickly too.
Yes, and one of he's grinding for missiles.
That's not good.
Yeah, probably lost some motivation during that his early death. Not even going for the missile, even though that would have saved some time. I'm not sure. I still think
this could be. Oops, sorry. You first.
Yeah, I think that 99 might have been overconfident because he was part of the dev team for Spooky Mission.
Right. Now, if I remember, you were also part of the dev team, weren't you?
Yeah, indeed. Actually, I made the hub area that MSD is climbing through right now, as well as the castle that Nodwar is now leaving. I also did the pumpkin area. The hell is the area of both 99 and Nathan, and the mansion is, which MSD is right now entering, was mostly 99.
So I guess now would be as good a time as ever to give a quick overview of this hack. This hack was actually made for the Halloween contest back a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2017. It was the fall
And
contest.
since then it's been updated a couple times.
Yes, we played a relatively old update because that was the most recent during the time when the Olympics was being set up, and it's the one that people have been training, which is a bit confused 99 because he thought we would be using the latest version, which is a different super missile timer.
Yeah, the main reason was because everyone's gotten used to the slower super missile timer. With the update bringing the super missile timer back to normal, it would actually change what people had practiced. So, and it would might throw people off.
Since that MST is now entering the clock tower, and here we will be fighting Mega Ridley. Not getting the wall jumps quite right.
That wall jump is tricky because of all the rippers. It's good to sometimes you get lucky and you get the right timing, and then other times you just have to finagle it.
Yes.
And MST seeming to go for the bomb jump strategy.
Yeah, and he's been learning the bomb jumps, I think, because that was pretty clean. Use the morph ball to avoid the platformers, since that Pikmin is at the mansion now as well, taking the secret path to the clock tower. Of course. And MST is getting very near to Ridley.
Yes, Mecha Ridley is probably one of the easiest bosses in this run.
Yes, indeed. And that's why he was put to the clock tower, because he was pretty difficult as the hell boss. Pikmin here taking the speed booster. One of fighting Ridley, and Node leaving the hell.
Yes. Now as
the hell.
After MST, there you go. there's Mecha Ridley for you. After Mecha Ridley, MST
99 is not looking good, but he did survive with 23 health, and Pikmin has only 46 health. It seems that MST is clearly one of the better players here today.
He's done a lot of practice. Now, what MST is going to do is he's going to go to the final area, the pumpkin, pick up 2 items, then he's going to use the map warp room to go back into Mansion to go fight a ghost to get Ice Beam, and then he's going to go and finish the game. Yeah. So a little bit of looping around.
Yeah.
But it's actually faster.
Yes, because they can use the map room in the hub area, which they have beautifully avoided until now. And of course, they have to do also a bit of map skips, which are always fun for speedrunners.
Yeah.
Yeah. And MST, let's see, no, 99 got the spook from hell, and Pikmin is fighting Ridley with 78 health, or the Mecha Ridley. Nodver is just behind at the fighting normal Ridley.
I don't think Pikmin will have any issues with Mecha Ridley. It's all about getting when you first start, you want to jump high enough for Mecha Ridley to raise his head, or wait for him to use his claw attack, and then you want to jump at just the right height and fire all your supers at his core.
Yes, and he did pretty quickly and cleanly.
Yes.
And MST is now at the pumpkin.
If I remember right, it only takes 3 supers to take down Mecha.
Yes. No, probably not gonna be any problems with MST in this shot entering to the final area.
Well, we'll see.
No enemies to fight.
We'll see about Charlie.
Yes.
Which is the Chozo ghost you fight to get your fully powered suit in the original Zero mission.
Yes, there's a bit of a problematic bug that has been discovered recently, where if you MST going straight to the map.
The best way to skip that is best way to skip that is to morph into a ball and roll under it.
So the main problem here is that there's a bug with the ghost, and if you damage him too quickly, it's possible that Charlie will stop fighting with only 3 of his hit points taken. And at that point you pretty much sit out of luck. Yeah. Might be a good idea to safety save before him, just in case. Or you're gonna MST is gonna lose his entire run to that.
Knowing MST, he's probably not gonna safety save.
Yeah, but then we will see if it's gonna happen. It did happen today to the Connor, who is unfortunately not in the freeze team today. So it
If
is
I remember right,
definitely possible.
Yep. The room before shows the solution to this little maze.
Yes. A classic little area.
Yes. Now, if I remember right, Connor was one of the few people who kept running into this issue. I don't remember anyone else running into this issue, but I've missed the last couple practices.
I'm not sure. Connor was a bit bad at the first test stream we had, the one first with test commentary, but he has improved tremendously after that.
Yes.
He's really done good work on that.
MST picking up the extra
Pikmin,
super.
Yeah. And Pikmin doing a nice map skip. I hope that he's gonna have much trouble outside of the possible soft lock.
Now we see MST fighting Ghost.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the spam tactic. Some other people go for the surge spin tactic. Probably because it might be a bit faster or cleaner. But MST just doesn't care.
You have to be more precise with the charge beam, and of this run, Charlie basically is the Fantoon of this run because he's pretty much RNG.
Yes.
There are some days where he's nice, and there are some days where he's not.
And actually, with so many super missiles that MST has, he probably doesn't even need the statue resource. He didn't take it. So that means that MST is just clear to go for the Metroids.
Now MST picked up those extra supers to help take out the Metroids and Pumpkin because it's better to have more supers for them, so you don't have to waste too much time firing normal missiles at them.
Yes, and it will also help against the Imago boss.
Yes.
That's relatively easy, even with the Source Beam just. And Pikmin entering the... Oh, and Pikmin is going for the Source Beam road with the Charlie. One of is to his own creation now.
An MST on his way to the final boss. Bosses.
Oh, it seems that Pikmin just gave up and he's just using the spam tactic like everybody else.
Charge beam tactic helps is good for the first hit on Charlie because Charlie isn't moving. But like when Charlie's moving, he could be anywhere in the room before he shows his weak point. So.
And Nodor is now entering the Mega Ridley fight. Meanwhile, his rival is already one of the last rooms of the game.
Juggling around these Metroids can be a bit tricky.
Ooh, got beaten by them.
But that ledge he's trying to get to is actually a good spot to group them all up and take them all out at once. Or you can wait at the bottom if you're having trouble.
Yes, it's probably a good idea when you have already aggroed most of the Metroids.
Yes, because the Metroids do move off screen.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a nice trick from MST.
Standing on top behind him. Yes. And now the Imago fight.
Yes, and with 3 missiles it shouldn't be much trouble. Oh yeah, I think he's probably saving items for the Mother Brain fight as well.
Because actually, Mother Brain...
Yeah. This is a bit of a boss rush here, the last area of Punky Bean with fight against 2 rooms of Metroids, and then Imago, and then Mother Brain. 2 of them are easily dispatched with the Source Beam and combined with the Plasma.
Yes, and Mother Brain has a spot you can stand on right in front of her where you can avoid her attacks by morphing into a ball, and you can still hit her, as you see MST demonstrating here. So all you have to do is just spam your beam and you're good to go.
Pikmin here being pretty close to him. Early to the last Metroid room here.
Let's see if MST can get this Shine Spark.
Oh, Pikmin is getting continuously harassed by the Metroid there. Nice work from MST getting the speed booster, and he also has the necessary missiles to open the door at the end.
Yes.
Because some people might actually have failed this. Okay, and that's MST.
Finished with a time of 22:53. Congratulations, MST. and he is actually the first one to finish.
Yes.
So we actually have more racers than just these 4 on the restream. We have a couple more who are racing, but we just can't fit 50 people on the restream.
Okay, we have at least have Betters, Commander Silux, Connor, and Dopefist in the race. We will tell you when they finish.
Right. We also have Bethers. Yeah, Bethers was the one you missed.
Yeah, I did. I thought I said that. I said her name. Okay, Pikmin here is entering motor train fight.
And he is. Yep. So it looks like Pikmin might steal. Oh. Yep, Pikmin has finished. Looks like his stream is way behind. He finished with a time of 23:47.
Yes, but MSD told you to not spoil the results before they're shown in the restream. Told that to me during the first restream. Okay, since that Connor has finished in the 3rd place with a time of 24 minutes and 7 seconds, which is very close to his target time of 25 minutes, I think. So good congratulations to him.
He's improved quite a bit.
Since that 99 has acquired the web beam and not where he's leaving the mansion. Now let's see how far Dopefish and Butters and Silux are.
Looks like one of is back on his way to Pumpkin, using the save ward.
There.
Meanwhile, Node is fighting Charlie.
Yes. Like down here in the one of my creations, the first Metroid room. Yeah. Getting relatively good drops here, when there's spikes in the room. This room is very easy on normal, but it might be a bit more difficult during the hard mode, where meteors are much more plentiful in the area.
Oh jeez. So both Pikmin and the 3 people who have finished so far have finished before the early time. Now I believe the first person to finish gets the maximum points. I don't remember if the people who finish afterwards also get the maximum points or not.
I thought that everybody who finishes before the early points. I'm gonna ask Siffy about that.
One of heading for Imago, and Node Ever is right behind him. Well, kind of. Just now fighting the Metroids.
Yeah, Siffy confirmed that everybody's gonna. So Connor, MSD, and Pikmin are gonna get the maximum points here. So congratulations to all of them. They're all winners here.
Yep, and they all have 25 points for this event.
Yeah, we see if we have to get tiebreakers later down the line. But to this point, it's just so communal, this race event is. You don't even have to be the best, you only have to be good enough.
Right. Actually, the whole point of this event is the MetConst Olympics is to help try to get people to try speedrunning new games, because we have a mixture of both GBA Troids, any Metroid game that's on a Game Boy. We also have one or two Nestroid hacks. We also have a couple Super Metroid as well. So it's not just one particular game that's being raced. So yes, it kind of mixes things up.
Yes, and that makes it all more interesting, because there's gonna be many races where people are good, but there's gonna be races where people might be very bad. That's why you get so many points for just starting on time and finishing on time, or finishing in general.
Starting and finishing.
Yeah. Starting on time is gonna give you points, and finishing in general is gonna give you points.
Right.
But that requires you to actually complete the hack, of course.
And it looks like one of us has finished in 4th place with a time of 20:02. Congratulations.
And note where here is the motor frame fight, so we're gonna have, it's just gonna be very soon. We're gonna have the interviews going up.
Now, as you can see,
MSD is asking Jiffy if he's getting things to the score sheet. Let's hope he does. Otherwise, we're gonna have to just review this footage later.
Right. Now, as you can see, Node was running against Motherbrain as she was dying. That allows you to actually build up a speed boost to be able to shine spark in that other room.
Ooh, it seems that Dopefish finished just a few seconds, or maybe even just 30 seconds before Nodeware, with a time of 28 seconds and 28 minutes and 59 seconds. And Nodeware finished with a time of 29 seconds, or 29 minutes and 04 seconds. Of course, people didn't finish that.
Silux has forfeited from the race, which means he only gets 5 points for this race.
Ooh. Okay, I think we're about ready to get some interviews up.
Right. But actually, right now would be a great time to introduce another thing that we can do. Because there are 2 races for each month, they're at 2 different times and 2 different dates. This way, this allows people in different time zones and job schedules to get a run-in. But this also allows people who are able to make it to both to get a second attempt, so as to say, at the race. Now, if they do better at the second race, I believe they can choose to use that race to get the points. It looks like we have people moving into the interview channel, so we'll start moving them over.
It seems that Silux actually finished the race with time of 30 minutes and 08 seconds. I guess he might have accidentally pressed the wrong button.
Oh!
Good job, Silux. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Hello.
Oh, okay. Hello, Pikmin.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah,
So
you're a part of the top 3, right?
Yeah.
He was 2nd place.
Yeah, so that means you are getting the max points here.
Yep.
How does that feel?
Well, if I didn't have to stop for a couple of seconds to fix my OBS screen, I would have gotten a better time. Probably like a few seconds lower than the actual time that I got.
Yeah, we noticed your stream kind of died. Now, besides that, what do you think was what was the hardest part of this race that you think?
Well, hell was definitely one of the tougher parts because I was on verge of dying and possibly going back to start.
Yeah, we did notice that. What was your? Oh.
Okay, so how do you feel right now?
Very relieved that I still made it down to 25 minutes, so...
And that's big win for all you people. Let's get Note for a second first, or now.
I'll move him over. Hello, Node.
Yeah.
Hello.
How do you feel right now?
I have had better runs.
We saw that.
That was very unfortunate dying to Ridley.
So the rest of the run was actually not that bad, but dying to Ridley was very, very brutal because I hadn't even saved before him, so I was all the way back at Kraid.
Yeah, that cost quite a bit. MST didn't save at all, so if he had died, he would have gone all the way back to the beginning.
That was pretty policy.
Yeah. I think next time I will save before Ridley, just to be safe.
Any other things to note? Are you gonna join the other race? And maybe improve your time?
Yeah, well, actually, one thing I was pretty happy with was after I died, I fought Kraid again. It was actually a very good fight, which I have been practicing Kraid a little bit. So that, I mean, yeah, that death was definitely the main thing that went wrong, but I felt pretty good about everything else, actually.
Dopey actually finished like just a couple seconds before you.
I saw that. That was very funny. Yeah,
so
Okay,
we
so
have a lot
that's
of
not
people.
for few people. And let's maybe Connor next.
All right, I'll move him over.
No, that's
Oh,
gonna be
hello.
Connor.
Hello,
Hello,
Connor.
how do you feel right now? Man?
I'm feeling great.
We actually
Yeah.
didn't get to see. We didn't get to see your stream on the
Yeah,
restream today.
that's pretty sad. It's because of my internet. If I would run next week, I could have streamed, but I'm going to be a commentator next week, probably. So, that's
So-
the thing.
We because we didn't get to see. We didn't get to see what you struggled on. So what did you struggle on the most with this run today?
Probably Mecha Ridley.
Oh,
I was really feared of dying.
You have low health.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't get the third missile.
oh,
And then he didn't open up, so
yeah. You gotta jump
Yeah.
a little bit high enough for that. Sometimes you gotta wall jump.
Yeah, you definitely improved, Connor, from the first
Yeah.
race I commented.
Yeah, time of 24 was great.
Yeah, you
Congratulations.
went under the minimum time, so that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Well,
So don't
see you
need
around,
to-
Connor.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
We have a lot of people to get through. All right, now move one of next.
Are there any other zero mission hacks being done?
Hello,
Oh,
one
thanks.
of.
Hello.
Hello.
99.
And the answer is yes. We have a randomizer and deep freeze.
The question was not aimed to these people, but okay.
Yeah, stack with the flow.
Yeah,
Of
welcome
course, of
to the
course.
interview.
Hello.
So you died early on, which was unfortunate, but you were able to catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I died at about 4 minutes in, so if you subtract, but
Yeah,
obviously
it's
I
not this-
can't say what could have been. So
Well,
Yeah.
what did you die on? Because we didn't catch that during the stream.
I died on the room with the first super missile, the pirate that comes out of the door. I forgot to turn around and kill him. But he came up and ambushed me from behind. That was just a silly mistake.
Yeah, we were commenting on other people, and then like suddenly we see that you die. I was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
Aside from that, what do you think you could have done better with this run?
Well, I messed up Dioram because I failed to shoot. And then I had to,
Yeah.
but I didn't have any missiles, so I had to.
Yeah,
we did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought I did pretty well in this run. Besides my practices, obviously, like you can always improve, but I was pretty happy.
Ooh,
It looks like Bethers has just finished as well.
Yeah. With the
Nice.
time of 35 minutes, which is not bad.
And once Jiffy posts the results, I will post them in the Twitch chat if Jiffy doesn't do it. Oh, he's just gone.
Yeah, I took him out. Hello, Dopfish.
Hello.
You finished just a couple seconds before Node.
I noticed.
Yeah, that probably is pretty good. I would guess.
we
Yeah. I was pretty happy with it.
we didn't get to now. I believe Ing checked up on your stream a couple times, but so we didn't get to see what you struggled with. So what did you struggle with in this run?
I died stupidly in the acid right before gravity and had to start from the beginning. But then everything else went pretty smoothly.
All right, that's
Yeah. I mean, at least
great.
it's better than 99 who died to the pirate during the super missile room.
Yeah.
So you finished a couple seconds into sixth place. Congratulations.
I got 5th.
Oh, fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got just barely under 29 minutes, and I was hoping for sub 30, so I'll take
Oh,
it.
looks like you
Yeah.
you achieved that. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was-
Beathers just recently finished with 35. So
Yeah.
we'll move MST over. Oh, or
Hello,
Silex.
Silex.
Hey, Ing. Hi, Conk.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah, pretty nice going there. Forfeited the race.
No, I accidentally hit the forfeit. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I saw. We did saw that.
I know.
So-
I'm like, no. I was freaking out for the moment. The entire stream, I actually kind of had myself muted. just to focus.
Oh,
And I was
jeez.
sweating so much to the point where I wasn't paying attention between the buttons. I have it set to F10 and F11, but I accidentally hit F10 and resetted it.
Oh, jeez. So how did you do on your run? How
Well,
well do
I
you
know
think
I
you
did poorly because the last time I've been doing a lot better, but I just, without a week of practice, which was last week, I kind of fell through,
Mm.
and I've been trying to get better, but I feel like I kind of relied on the saves too much.
Well,
Yeah.
there is always, if you're able to make it to the next week's race, that you can always try to do for race for a better time.
Yeah, I probably will if I can.
And safety saves actually aren't that bad of an idea, as we saw with Node, who died at Ridley and got
Yeah,
sent
I'm
all the way back to
99.
grade.
And I who just got reset to game.
Yeah.
Crate wasn't as bad for me, but Ridley is the one thing that could probably kill me.
Okay.
But,
See you around, Alex.
Yep.
All right, we'll move MST this time.
Yeah.
Hello, MST. Congratulations on getting first place in the run.
Thank you.
Come on now, carry the conversation. MST, you're much better talking than we are.
No,
Okay then, let's just throw you away here from here.
it's up to you.
So,
Okay, so
what do you think?
was...
What do you
what do
think
you
you
think
could have
was-
done better?
Okay, MST, write this up. Not put me and Clank in the same commentary next time. It's not gonna
we keep talking
That's
over
not
each
too
other.
good.
Yeah, we have too similar of timing here. Okay, situation, sorry.
All right, so pick one of you and ask your question.
I'll go first. So, what do you think you could have done better?
I could have played better.
Okay.
I mean, you did go under the time limit.
It was kind of bad.
What? 22 is a great time.
I had no, it was kind of bad. I had poor
No,
super
you-
missile luck after Kraid. I left Kraid with 2. Pyrus didn't drop any, so I had one. I had one. Tried to go out of my way. Another super, which thankfully dropped right away. And I missed a couple of Shine Spark things, but
You did
and
get
the
that impressive.
stupid clock tower wall jumping ZM is trash game. It's impossible to wall jump. Literally triple.
You did get that impressive Shine Spark after Ridley, though.
I got one of them. I didn't get all of them.
Right.
Yeah, but at least you didn't die, which is pretty good because you were playing very recklessly here.
Yeah, no saves at all.
Savings for the week.
Finishing 8th because you didn't save and you died to the Metroid.
Yeah,
It's also
whatever.
pretty weak.
No.
All right. Who else do we have? We have
I think we have Betters only.
Right. Bye, MST. All right. Move Beathers over. Hello, Beathers.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Congratulations on finishing and getting. How was it? 35? Yes.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
You did better than your practices. So.
Yeah, my first practice was a 48, or maybe a 50. No, okay.
It was somewhere around there.
Yeah, and the second was a 38. So yeah, I've been improving.
So, what do you think you struggled on the most with this run particularly?
I think my biggest struggle was the wall jump, leading up to Mecha Ridley, to be honest, and then Mecha Ridley because I died to Mecha Ridley.
Oh no!
Yeah, but that's actually the only boss I died to, which is exciting.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, Ing?
No, I'm just looking at the score sheet. So if you have
Oh,
anything
okay.
else to ask, Clank.
All right, I'll keep a. So, what did you have to practice the most during your practices?
I've probably been practicing my Charlie fight the most because even though it's apparently a really easy fight, I think it's pretty hard.
I can see why that would be, because Charlie's basically like the Fantoon of ZM, because he's pretty random and he likes to do whatever he wants. Sometimes you get all the weak points right away, and they're like, "Hey, cool, he's taken care of." And other times he's like, "I'm gonna take my sweet time."
Yeah. I actually, for like a quarter of the fight, so like the whole last phase of the fight, I only had 4 energy. So I was just like dodging the lightning.
Oh wow!
And I somehow did it. I did not have faith in myself, but I did.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on finishing.
Thank you.
Alright, and
We hope to see you next time in the next race.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay, so I guess we can go to the scores now. Do you have the scores open?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Connor has an announcement.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we
after
can
scores.
do those. Yeah. So Big Man finished with the total score of 24 points and 492 score things. And MST finished with the total score of 24 as well, and some additional things.
I think are you reading the right one, Inging?
The total scores, or I'm reading the most rightmost column here. It says 24.492 or something, and 24 and so on.
Wait,
What is it?
I find it.
Oh, go to the bottom. Go to event race 1. That's the template you're reading.
Ah, why do you have to make it so difficult here? Okay, so Krogomar started the race, but didn't finish, so he gets the 5 points. MST here did pretty well, he got 25 points. Pikmin did as well, with 25 points as well. And so did Connor, of course. Then 99, first people to have not have full points, he had 24 and 0.905 points. We have Dopefish with the score of 24.836 points. Node were with the score of 24.829 points. Man, so many dot points. Could have given more score or something. So we have Silax with the 24.7 points, and Betters with the score of 23.8 points. So pretty close all in now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's also just how important starting the race and stuff is, because those differences would be clearly broken or affected by not joining some races and stuff.
Right. So that the next race that will be held will be next week on the 22nd at crap, what was the time? At the second time will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be a second opportunity for those who think they could have done better, or those who weren't able to make it to today's race. And Connor apparently has an announcement, so I will move him over here.
And here he is.
Oh,
Hello.
Connor. You said you have an
Hello.
announcement?
Remember 2018 in April when this cool hack named Freeze Flame came out?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be run in the Olympics, and I actually finished Freeze Flame. So today is the day that Freeze Flame gets released.
Oh,
Ah,
congratulations.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So everyone play Freeze Flame. It's good.
Okay.
All right.
So I
Okay.
guess we can stop here if there's nothing else to say. So I'm Inging and
I'm Secret Agent Clunk.
Connor is Connor. And we see you next mission and next Olympic event next week.
Thank you all for watching.
And hack Metroid!